to a man. طالب, you as a man. ماذا تريد? Now you've learned verb, action word, تحب. Now you have تريد. What would you like? What do you like? What do you want? So you can use تريد, what would you like, or what do you want? ماذا تريد? ماذا تحب? ماذا تريدين? Remember, when you are speaking to a singular female, face to face, you end your action word, verb, with ina. Turidu, speaking to a male. Turidina, speaking to a female. Tuhibbu becomes tuhibbina. Mada turidina? Reply, no gender involved. Uridu, just as you said before, uhibbu. Here, uridu, I would like or I want. And then min fadlik, please. min fadlik. ماذا تريد؟ أريد الشاي من فضلك. ماذا تريدين؟ أريد قهوة عربية من فضلك. Well done. This is to say I prefer. We learn أحب, أريد. Now we're going to learn أفضل. أفضل, I prefer. شاي بنعنع من فضلك. Remember, شاي, that's tea. بنعنع, with mint. من فضلك, please. Minty, please. قهوة عربية من فضلك. Arabic coffee, please. بسكر, with milk, with sugar. بسكر, with sugar. Or بدون, without سكر, without sugar. بسكر بدون سكر, with sugar or without sugar. بسكر والحليب. بسكر, with sugar. Now wa, if you remember before, wa mean and. والحليب, حليب, milk. بسكر والحليب. بدون سكر, without sugar. Or بدون حليب, without milk. Now, a lot to remember now. First of all, basic words. We have شاي. You can say شاي بنعنع, شاي with mint. Or شاي بسكر, شاي with sugar. شاي بالحليب, شاي بالحليب, with milk. Tea with milk. شاي بدون حليب, without milk. شاي بدون سكر, without sugar. قهوة عربية, so you have قهوة, coffee. You can have قهوة عربية, Arabic coffee. Now, what do you like with your Arabic coffee? قهوة عربية بسكر. You say لا, بدون سكر, without sugar. ولكن, but بالحليب, but with milk. So you can really use all these phrases in many ways. One more time. أفضل, that's the emphasis now. أفضل, I prefer. هل تريد الشاي؟ لا, أفضل قهوة عربية. قهوة عربية من فضلك. بسكر أم بدون سكر؟ بسكر والحليب. بدون سكر, بدون حليب. Well done. So we are getting there. We'll do more practice in a short while. Okay, now I'm confident now. I have every confidence in you that you can start speaking Arabic to me now. Let's remember a couple of words. Do you know how to say tea in Arabic? Shy. Okay, extend that for me. Say shy with milk. Tea with milk. شاي بالحليب. شاي بالحليب. Good. Tea with sugar. شاي بسكر. Good. Tea with mint. شاي بنعنع. Good, that sounds better, isn't it? بنعنع. عين. شاي بنعنع. So we have شاي, شاي بنعنع, شاي بالحليب, شاي بسكر. شاي بدون سكر. شاي بدون حليب. Right. Coffee. Coffee. Yes. قهوة. قهوة عربية meaning Arabic coffee. Okay. Tell me coffee with milk but without sugar. قهوة بالحليب ولكن بدون سكر. قهوة عربية بالحليب ولكن بدون سكر. Water, what's water in Arabic? ماء. Cold water. ماء. Cold. بارد. ماء بارد. Okay. What's the juice in Arabic? عصير بالصاد. عصير. Okay. عصير برتقال. What's برتقال? برتقال. Orange juice. Orange. عصير برتقال. Well done. I think you're doing extremely well. Now, what do you prefer? How to say I prefer? أفضل. أفضل شاي. Would you like tea or coffee? Say that to me in Arabic. Would you like? Okay, you can say تريد. تريد شاي أم قهوة عربية؟ تريد شاي أم أو قهوة عربية؟ أريد شاي من فضلك. أريد شاي بالحليب من فضلك. شكرا. Right, let's practice 3 verbs or action word that we've learned. One is, tell me, أحب. I like. أريد. I would like. أفضل. I prefer. So, how do you say I like? أحب. Well done. I would like. أريد. I prefer. أفضل. Put it into sentence for me. I like tea, but I don't like coffee. أحب شاي ولكن لا أحب قهوة. I would like water. أريد ماء. Well done. I prefer orange juice. أفضل عصير برتقال. That's good. So you've learned your 3 important verbs. أحب, أريد, أفضل. ماذا تحب؟ ماذا تحبين؟ أحب. And then you name what you like. ماذا تريد؟ ماذا تريدين؟ أريد. Or you say أفضل, I prefer. Well done. We stop right here and we're back later. Alright then, مع السلامة. إلى اللقاء. Right, on page 50, we're going to be learning about long vowel. So we finish now with short vowel in single format and double format. Now, long vowels. There are 3 long vowels in the Arabic. Number 1 is how to drag the R sound to become longer instead of A to becomes A. Right, we employ appropriate letter to do that. Fatha, which is A. To stretch that, to make it longer, to lengthen it, the A sound, you need additional alif. That alif is silent, but it's doing the job of lengthening the A sound. So without the alif, is A, like ba, ta, tha, ja, ha, and so on. With alif, becomes A, ba, ta, tha, and so on. To lengthen the E sound, kesra, we add ya after the kesra to make it E. E, of course, that ya, depending whether it's at the end or in the middle. If it's in the middle, it will be written like this, of course. The letters coming from here at kesra, and that's the ya to pull in the E sound to become E. So we have E when it's the letter which is carrying the kesra is at the end. If the letter carrying kesra is here, this here will pull the E sound. Now let's have a look at the U, which is Dhamma. That will be pulled to become longer by using wow, ooh sound. Now the alif relates to the sound of a, alif, a. That's why it's used to lengthen the a sound. The ya is near to the kesra e sound, so it's related e. So the ya is pulling the e sound. The u is near to the wow, is pulling the u. So a, e, u, as opposed to a, e, u. Long vowel a, e, u. Let's apply this to each letter and see how to practice this. Now let's start with the alif itself. If we have alif, which is now a, like hamza on alif with fatha, a, short a. If that need to be lengthening to become a, we know we need to put alif there to make it longer. That's a, but in Arabic, you are not allowed to write 2 alifs next to each other in that way. What is happening is we now transfer this alif to be on top of the a itself, so it becomes this way. You see slightly wiggly on top of it. That is not simple short vowel. It is long vowel. which is being put on the alif. And that kind of action is unique to alif. When you see something like this, that's ah. But when you see it like that, that's ah sound. The rest of the letters, easy to identify. For instance, if you take ba, that's ba. Ta, fa, and so on. Let's take shin for instance. Sha. Now, you don't have to put the short vowel with the long vowel. In Arabic, if you see something like this, automatically you pronounce it as ba, because this alif, there is only one vowel you're allowed to put there next to it. You cannot put kesra, you cannot put u sound. It has to be fatha. So it may not be that necessary to put it there, but it's nice. So in learning book, that's in the Arabic from the beginning, we put all the r for you, but you come across very common not to put that short r with the long vowel. Now let's now try to do the e sound. When you have that e short, it will make it longer. E. Or if I have something like this, is, for instance, let's just random letter. E. So E, you will see the lengthening letter itself will not carry any vowel. When you see the ya, if you have kesra before that ya, and ya itself is not carrying any letter, any vowel, you know that ya is there to do only one job, and that is to lengthening the E sound. So we have E, you can have B, T, G, and so on. Of course, if you have another letter coming here, it becomes this way. G, and then whatever the letter is there. So that's the principle of A and E. Let's now try to do the U. For instance, I have, this is U, short vowel. With wow, lengthening wow, U. Boo. You. Lu. You. And so on. U, bu, you, lu, you. They're all longer. Without the lengthening vowel, it will be u, bu, you, lu, you. With lengthening vowel, u, bu, you, lu, you. So the principle is in place now, inshallah. A, E, U. That's your lengthening. So we're going to go through all the letters now, from alif to ya, showing you on this board, inshallah, with the whole lot from the beginning to the end. In front of you here, you have a nicely presented poster. This is the title in Arabic, الحروف العربية مع الحركات الطويلة. The Arabic alphabet with the long vowels. You have all the alphabets in isolate format. To the left, you have alif with mad, with lengthening alif. We have waw mad, which is lengthening the u sound. U, E sound, kasra, lengthened by or with this ya, E. So a, u, e. So we have alif, kasra, e, mad, ya, e. The lengthening in Arabic is called mad. That means to extend something, to stretch something. Mad. E, a. As I explained earlier, this wiggly sign on top of the alif is sign that this has been lengthening to becomes a. It's not short vowel, this is long vowel. U, e, a, u. Bu, bi, ba. Ti, tu, ta. Fa, fi, thu. Ju, ji, ja. Ha, hi, hu, kha, khu, khi. With me. Da, du, di, dhu, the, tha, ri, ru, ra, zi, za, zu, si, sa, su, sha, shu, shi, si, so, su, dui, du, do, to, tu, ti, zi, zu, zo, ru, i, a, ga, ri, ru, fa, fu, fi, qa, qu, qi, ku, ki, ka, la, li, lu. Remember how to write the lam and alif. This case, you see alif in this red is wrap around the lam to make la longer. La. As you can see, everything on this page actually color coded. La, li, lu, mu, mi, ma, na, nu, ni, he, hu, ha, wa, we, wu, you, ya, yi. Here we are. With lengthening every single letter from alif to ya. We're now on page 51 of the book. On this page, having just finished the lengthening letters explanation, you need to copy out these words and read them as well. I'm here to help you for a proper, correct sound and reading. Page 51. Sa'atun. You can see lengthening alif. Sa, not sa'atun. Sa, sa'atun. Halibun. Thumun. Kusa. Sa'atun. Halibun. Thumun. Kusa. Ma'un. Tumurun. Zabibun. Fawakihu. So one more time. Sa'atun. Halibun. Thumun. Kusa. Ma'un. Tumurun. Zabibun. Fawakihu. End of page 51. Page 52. The same action and practice and job to do for me here. You need to copy them out and read them. So I'm here to help you to make proper sound and reading. طبيبة صاروخ لسان طحين طائرة سوق نافذة رفوف عجوز ضابط غوريلا سفينة. Now let's go through it again, page 52. طبيبة صاروخ لسان طحين طائرة سوق نافذة رفوف عجوز ضابط غوريلا سفينة. Page 53. سرير جريدة قارورة سوار سورة حاسوب ميزان حزام بومة غراب خروف فيل. No more speed now on page 53. سرير جريدة قارورة سوار صورة حاسوب ميزان حزام بومة غراب خروف فيل. End of page 53. Page 54. Continuation of practicing reading of lengthening letters. So you need to copy them out and read them. Now I'm here to help you read correctly. Kisun khiyarun sabunun himarun جزر فاصوليا قميص دولاب حذاء كوب نقود طابع. By the way, on page 54, can you spot any word with no lengthening in it? Yeah? Can you see? Have a look. No lengthening letter in one of them? Yes. That's the one. Jazarun. Now you are paying attention. Well done. Jazarun. No lengthening. The whole page now, no more speed. Kisun. Khiyarun. Sabunun. Himarun. Jazarun. فاصوليا قميص دولاب حذاء كوب نقود طابع.